Hi guys, this is Varun from Phone Arena, and here we have the BlackBerry Z10 for a quick hands-on. And this is the first BlackBerry handset to run on the all-new BlackBerry 10 operating system. So pretty nice handset for a first handset in a new platform. Looks fairly decent, and the OS is a pretty huge jump from the previous BlackBerry OS 7. So let's quickly take a look at the hardware. So here we have the phone itself. It's a full touch BlackBerry running on BlackBerry 10. As you can see, this is the screen. It's a 4.2 inch 1280 by 768 pixel screen. Pretty nice color reproduction and colors, and pretty nice on the eyes. So below that we have the BlackBerry branding, and this is the bezel. And you have the 2 megapixel front facing camera and the earpiece. So since this is an all touch BlackBerry, the way you unlock the phone is you swipe up and it reveals the phone. There's no double tap, but you can actually swipe up and unlock it. And if you have a passcode or something like that, it would ask you at that prompt. So this is how we unlock it. And this is the BlackBerry 10 OS itself, pretty much driven by swipes and gestures. So this is the multitasking view of the BlackBerry Flow. This is the BlackBerry Hub. So you have all my Gmail messages. I have 3 email accounts, BBM, text messages, and Twitter all added. All shows up in a single screen. And this is the multitasking view. So you have about 8 apps which can be running simultaneously, and so this is how you swipe across. And this is the app layout, app icon list, or the app list. So we'll go into the OS in more detail in a future video. So this is a quick idea of how the OS looks like, and let's quickly take a look at the other hardware. So this is the screen itself, and on the left side you have the micro HDMI and the micro USB. The micro HDMI is for display out, very similar to the playbook, this layout, the micro USB and the micro HDMI. So that's the left side. On the back you have the 8 megapixel camera with flash. The camera has some pretty neat features like time shift. I'll show that to you in a bit. So this is the rim or BlackBerry logo. So the back cover is actually removable. It has a battery inside. So let's show it to you once we show the right side of the phone. So on the right side you have the volume keys, also the music keys, considering other BlackBerries and the playbook. So you can also use both the volume up and the volume down key simultaneously to trigger the screenshot capture. So you also, as you can see here, this is the BlackBerry notification LED or notification light, and on the top you have the noise cancelling microphone, lock power switch, and the 3.5mm audio jack. Pretty much nothing at the bottom except for the groove for the opening the back cover. So once you open, you can see that you have the 1800 mAh battery, removable one. You also have the SIM card slot and the micro SD card slot. So you can see this is the also has NFC. So you have the antenna on the back. It supports Wi-Fi and LTE in a few markets, and 4G or probably 3.75G in other markets, HSPA plus, and it's powered by 1.5 GHz dual core chip. In some markets it's powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon, and other markets it's powered by a TI OMAP chipset. So as I told you about the camera, so you can double tap or probably hold on it. So you need to probably hold on this to launch the camera. So as you can see, so this is just a single tap to capture. So you have the time shift view, which lets you capture stuff and basically go back in the photo, back and forth. So as you can see here, you can go back and forth in the same photo. So that's pretty cool. So the way you get out of the app is basically, so since the orientation changed, so I have to swipe from the right side. So everything works by gestures and swipes. There are no hardware buttons or keys apart from the power key and the volume key. So that way it's pretty cool, a refreshing change from the previous BlackBerry OS, and also a lot different from Android and iOS. So it's pretty similar though in terms of the gesture interface to something you might have seen from Nokia in the past. So this is the MeeGo N9 handset from Nokia. Sadly it's kind of dead, no battery left, but we'll try to do a video once it powers up. So the N9 is powered by a swipe based MeeGo interface, Harmonic UI. So it looks a lot similar, but I wouldn't say it's almost the same as it, but still MeeGo was a great approach to the mobile UI concept, and BlackBerry 10 also seems pretty interesting from the UI aspect. The apps is an area which is kind of getting better, and probably we'll have more apps on the BlackBerry app world soon. But as of now, BlackBerry 10 looks like a pretty interesting, or the BlackBerry Z10 looks like a pretty interesting handset in terms of the hardware. Pretty neat hardware, pretty nice piece of kit. All touch, but the keyboard is kind of fantastic on the screen. So to show you some video, some text message I had typed. So let me try to compose something here. So we're going to enter a message here, send this window. So as you can see, it's auto correcting my typos as well. So you can see you get some auto correct prompts. And as you can see, it's pretty easy to type on, and once you get to speed on it, it shows words on the top like this. So you can just swipe up and say, want to say London, say Heathrow. So you just swipe up the particular letter and it automatically completes it, which is pretty cool. And that's a pretty neat way to handle text, predictive text, especially for a BlackBerry. And for a BlackBerry which doesn't have a physical keyboard, this is a pretty cool way to approach it, and good work from BlackBerry in this department. But this is just a quick hands-on, and we'll be showing you a detailed look at the OS and all the features at a later video. So BlackBerry 10 has Facebook, Twitter, Foursquare, LinkedIn all integrated, and it's a pretty cool platform, except for the state of the apps, which would get better, we could assume. The browser is one of the best, supports Flash as well, pretty similar to the Playbook. And so that's the BlackBerry Z10.